Good news, we're finally past case 3.
Bad news?
This one isn't much better.
And that is the whole truth of this case.
This is the story how he died.
Okay! This is the finale case of Apollo Justice.
Whoa.
Fasten your seatbelts, everyone.
I'm sorry, Dwibs, did you accidentally booted up Trauma Center?
Is it Teo? Now we're gonna play as attorney.
Ooh, gunshot. So we start off with what else? A gunshot. In order to understand
Trauma
it
Center
myself,
is an interesting experience.
I had to know the story of these last 7 long years.
It's Atlus trying to do hospital drama, Shiri.
Time for flashback.
Oh, hello.
Back to the first case, the best case
So,
in
yeah.
this game. Nothing
So, yeah,
happens by chance.
So
All is
yeah,
connected.
Shiroi and Teo, you're probably wondering, how
wait, hold
exactly
on.
do we get...
Of course.
These are actually some important cues you may want to notice, but yeah.
Yeah.
2 people shot a woman in midair.
Something like that. And now,
And that,
you
there you
stand
go,
ready
ladies and
to
gentlemen,
begin
that was...
the final chapter of this story.
Oh, something's wrong with the video. Damn it, my recording fucked up.
Okay.
And that was it. And that was Apollo Justice. I hope you... Oh.
Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours.
Yeah, we're seeing this.
Totally not
again.
spoilers, by the way.
Okay, back to the Rights Anything Agency.
Well, that happened. Anyway.
I have no idea. About
Okay, as I said before, this case is one of the things that was executively mandated. Why? Because at this point in time, in 2007, Japan was finally actually realizing, hey, our legal system kind of sucks. Maybe we should change it.
Yeah,
I just
I get the fucking message.
Well, Shutakumi really was a prophet, so because Japan were finally starting to get something of a better legal law system, it was executively mandated that Shutakumi make a case, and by extension,
That
this whole
reflected
game
the
about
visa.
it. Yeah. How much that works will be up to you to judge. Let's just
Alright.
say, it definitely has some high points. It definitely also has some low points.
Yep. Apollo, you should be watching this.
I'm busy, I just said. Ow, ow, ow! What? What?
Did you just hit him?
I think she yanked his ear.
Oh.
I was writing about our last case in my journal.
Aww.
It only has it has just 5
Dear
words.
diary.
It has 5
yeah,
words. Never
dear
speak
diary,
of this again.
This is my first day as an attorney.
I hate it. Why is it supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals?
Says who?
Says me. And why now? That case was 3 months ago.
Why
There
do
you
you
go.
fucking care? Leave me alone.
You're not the boss of me,
still-
Trucy.
I'm still
You're not the boss.
traumatized.
And Apollo is
Hey,
like in
it's
the
a long
corner.
story. I did a lot, you know.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
well,
okay.
Trucy did nothing.
Okay. To Apollo's credit, for as terrible as Turnabout Serenade was, he finally actually got to solve the case and solve stuff pretty much on his own.
I
So
want to
now,
vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later.
of course. So, of course, now, let's see how he does in the finale case, I guess.
Ugh. Right now, I'm wondering the crowd. I'm wowing the crowd by figuring how Lamb Warren disappeared.
I'm
Let-
trying to figure out how to read my lines.
Let him have this, guys. Let him have this. It was a terrible case,
That's
but it
right.
was the best
Uncle
moment he
Valen's
gets in
gotta
this
read.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Uncle Valent's not a lawyer. Is
Doesn't it? Let's just say as Attorney Six feels like a big apology for this case.
But you're missing him on TV right now.
Mhm.
How dare you?
Don't throw your fist at me. I was just getting to the good part where it ended.
No.
To be
All right,
fair,
Apollo,
for
quick
Tru-
boxing match. Me
to
and you.
be fair for Trucy, you can still write your things later and just watch the TV
I
now.
suppose
Yeah.
I should watch a little TV
And that's-
with her.
And let's not forget, Trucy takes this seriously because of the heritage and lineage of the Gramiers.
After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while he's away.
The father that's
Because he sure as
surviving
hell
me.
ain't gonna do
No
it.
pressure.
Oh, Tio, you do this one.
What you're seeing now is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on earth. have me right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum.
Hey,
Just
same
about
place
my
where Mr.
excitement that I
Latouche
showed in my
died.
voice.
The Sunshine Coliseum?
Can you feel the sunshine?
Oh, by the
No.
way,
Friday
by the way,
night
Tio, have you
today?
seen Can You Feel the Smashing?
No.
Hey, that's where the Governor's concert was.
I'll take a
Oh,
look later.
great.
Ah, memories.
Just so we can recycle
No,
food, like
no, thank you,
acid.
Joe. I'm trying to repress them. Thank you very much.
But it
Only
was-
3 more days until miracles happen here, right before your unbelieving eyes.
You know, Pedro, it's kind of a monkey's paw. Apollo finally gets to shine as his own character, but it's in the worst
Actually-
case of this game.
Actually, it's like-
Legendary Troop Grammar is performing for the first time in
Are you
7
doing Ben?
years.
Are you doing a Ben Stein?
More like
announcer?
the classic TV announcer impression that Linkara does when he happens to stumble across one.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be great. I'm so there.
Also, I love how they're using one of Trucy's courtroom sprites.
Again,
She's
in order
looking
to
at the
simulate the
TV.
profile.
You and Daddy are coming too.
Excuse me.
What?
You're paying for your own tickets and mine.
Of course.
But I've got like $30 to my name.
You spoiled.
Legendary Grammar
Right.
Gramaris.
whom we've never heard about before this game, by the way. If Trucy's real father was still alive,
Then somebody would actually be looking after her.
he'd be on that stage performing miracles.
Fucking miracles, man.
Motherfucking.
Again, one of the things that really frustrates me, in not just this game, because it started in this game, but it's still going on, sadly, is that we never really get a proper exploration of the father-daughter relationship that Phoenix and Trucy have. We only got like a couple nitzels here and there, but we never actually dedicated an entire subplot to it. And I really wish we could have something like that because there's a lot of
Yes, you also
potential.
follow.
Oh wait, Trucy got
Yeah, she
him a
actually got the
ticket.
tickets.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wonder if she gets
Eh?
them for free because
Ah.
Who's that?
What?
who's this?
Dwibs.
Who's?
No,
Oh,
it's
it's Dwibs.
Oh.
Hope
Hey.
Phoenix.
Jover.
How have you been?
Why do you think it was me?
No, we were asking
No,
you
we were
who it
asking you who
was.
it was.
Who it was.
Yeah, no, I thought Jover was talking, but I couldn't hear him.
Oh, okay.
Hi there, stranger.
This ain't nightmare, Trucy.
It's because he's been away for so long too. It's kind of a thing English-speaking people do.
Not
Yeah.
exactly the kind of greeting I want to hear from my own kid.
Well, Apollo, sometimes a parent has to work a lot.
It's kind of like Teo, how when someone's about to leave for something, they usually say, "Don't be a stranger," as in
Yeah.
like come back, visit me often. and shit
Oh,
like
we do have something like that, but it's basically two different forms of goodbye, basically.
Oh, so you're like Hawaii with the aloha thing.
that.
Kinda.
The Hawaiian.
I'll tell more later.
How goes it, Trucy? Here, I got a present for you.
Oh.
Look, Trissy, I got yourself a Wonder Arms.
Yay, pudding! I love pudding.
Or
Oh, it's
pudding.
farm fresh.
What kind of what flavor is it?
Milk.
Pudding flavor.
Milk pudding.
Yeah, milk pudding.
That's what
This
pudding
is a
is
Japanese
made from.
game.
No,
No, we're in America.
No, Trissy, don't eat it. It's part of the dump cakes.
Hmm.
Basically, there's an infomercial of an old woman selling you dinners which are literally called dump cakes.
And not just one pudding, but 3 whole cups.
Well, I'm beat. Seriously, the bag's under my eyes.
That's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission.
Dang right I am. It's part of his campaign called Get Phoenix Back as main character.
Phoenix Bond.
You've got to take it easy with the secrets, you know.
I'll say this, I count myself lucky that I only got into the Ace Attorney franchise in
my God.
2014 because...
Oh my god, Dwibs.
Huh?
I just realized. That's what Gumshoe is doing now. He's the M of this scenario.
No, he's writing this game. So you still can't tell us what your mission is?
Also, considering if hamburgers are something else in Japan, what are
I'm sorry, could you repeat that again, Tio?
these pudding?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's still pudding over in the Japanese version.
Usually.
I mean...
My head kind of is chocolate pudding.
Okay. Here's the metric, Tio. The only thing that really got changed was ramen. And they bring back ramen anyway, just changing it so that Maya likes both ramen and burgers anyway, so
Ooh,
not too much has changed.
I never understood this idea, this thing about some American localizers trying to do rice cakes. Like, it's rice. Don't Americans know
What are you
what rice
talking
is?
about? Those donuts are fantastic.
I know, it's just that I don't understand. 4Kids did this, the whole M Burgers Apollo thing. What is up with American rice cakes?
Okay. To be fair, when it comes to hamburgers, that was replacing ramen. Hamburgers are a lot more popular than ramen.
Americans love ramen.
Yeah, but why not just leave it as ramen, though?
Because burgers was funnier. Besides, like I said, they brought back ramen anyway in the later games, just made it so that
True.
Maya's a fan
Anyway,
of both.
top secret mission.
Maybe...
So I'm still basically Maya. I really like burgers and ramen.
Precisely. Anyway, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today. Okay, let's get down to business.
Alright.
If the teleprompter will allow me to.
Hey, Jova, maybe
Sorry,
it was
I have
Ben
to
Judd's
fix it.
decision originally, but Janet Sue decided to change it back?
I don't know. Janitsu kind of still ran with the decision in the original trilogy. Who knows? You've heard of a Juris system, yes? Also, she wasn't the head localizer for this game.
The Juris system?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, who was it then? Was it still Ben Judd?
No. They brought back Alex Smith's team from the first game, actually. Again,
okay.
my guess is because this was supposed to be the start of a new trilogy and whatnot, so they brought back the pros from starting one. It was actually in this game where they started, definitely mixing in more of the Japanese stuff with the American stuff, but still keeping it America.
Have you heard of it, Apollo?
A little, I guess.
You were too busy writing your journal.
Huh? Maybe?
That's a no.
Apollo. You'll never make it that far if you can't listen well. I'm so ashamed. Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought.
Like this game?
Oh, actually, this game was like the best-selling Ace Attorney game at the time because of the hype for it.
Yeah.
The Juris
And it was the
system.
first time where we actually got a global release. Same date, same time.
Anyway, let's talk to Nick about
yeah,
this. The Juris system.
The Juris system.
So, Daddy, what's this Juris system thing?
Well, Trucy, do you know what a jury is?
It's this thing they do in
I've
Japan,
heard of it.
I guess, because we're in America in this version, or maybe they do it in the UK. I don't know.
Dystopian future America. And according to the crossover, Britain ain't exactly much better.
Also, yeah, according to the crossover, we don't have a jury, apparently.
Isn't that those
Even though
people who
that's
sit in
bullshit.
court in those old courtroom dramas?
Well, to be fair, Dwibs, the crossover takes place in between 2 and 3, so by this point it's been like 8 years since.
Not quite in between 2 and 3. The crossover takes place in the middle of 3, as in it happens after the Stone Turnabout. But while Phoenix and Maya are away in England, that's when Furio Tigre's doing his thing, which is why Phoenix isn't around to sell people.
Oh, yeah,
That's obviously
you're right.
not him.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, Apollo?
Well, regardless, Dwibs, it's been 7 years since the crossover at this point, so maybe it's changed since then?
Only from TV.
Again,
It's 12 people chosen from the community, right?
again, for context, in the localization, the country used to have juries, but because dystopian future, those fell out of practice with the court. Again, in the original version, if I recall correctly, it's just reflecting what Japanese law is like. But here they made it a dystopian future to give some reason as to why American courts suddenly went to this much
The
crap.
Great Ace Attorney is set in Japan, isn't it?
Only the first case. The rest is set in jolly old England.
Okay.
Right.
No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor.
Yep. Essentially, with a jury system, the decision won't be up just to the judge. It'll be actually up to 12 people. And they have to agree unanimously.
Yeah.
Not quite that harsh. The jurists cooperate with the judge. Yeah, this is what we call... Oh god, I forget the proper term for it. But it's the form of jury where, they're sort of like miniature judges of sorts. There are
Jury
different
is
forms of
basically
jury.
an audience participation, essentially.
Oh yeah, there are different forms of juries. They're going with the... I don't want to try and
I remember-
mispronounce the name, so I'll just let
I rem-
Phoenix explain. They help
There was a-
analyze the case from different points of view.
There was actually an episode of the Bill Bixby Hulk live action series in the 80s where the Hulk was being trialed and Stan Lee was one of the jurists.
Sweet.
Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo.
I do. I've seen all of that show, yes.
Yeah, I've seen Law and Order.
Their findings directly affect the verdict. Yeah, that's another thing. Jury also gets to analyze the clues or whatnot during deliberations. Hopefully, people will start taking the courts a little more seriously now. It's a valiant effort. Oh, right, because we're technically in the middle of the dark age of the law at this point.
I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show.
Calm down, Dwibs. Calm down.
Just hasn't been named yet.
Starring Dr. Wright.
Who's an assist trophy in Smash? No, seriously, there's actually an assist trophy with green hair called Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright.
From Team City.
His assistant.
So who's Apollo? His assistant Trucy?
And mascot Apollo, the perfect team.
Why am I the mascot?
Don't you
Well,
see,
someone's
Apollo?
gotta be the mascot.
Don't you see, Apollo? You're the best assistant. You're the
Mascot,
assistant that people get
hey.
to play as.
Anyway, the secret mission. So, what is the secret mission?
It's a secret.
I'd
No
have to kill
shit.
you if I told
He's
you.
gonna tell us about it, Trucy, so shut up.
The juris system is my mission, more or less.
Did you choose to accept
Like,
it?
do you want to be on the jury, or...
I
like-
haven't told the letter yet. Anyway, keep in mind that new ideas like this system are always risky, Apollo. Very risky.
Too true.
Why not just start with a mock trial or something?
True that.
Well, mock trials be mock
People in this
trials.
universe aren't that smart.
Mock trials be mock trials, but the actual trial is what's is gonna get the results.
Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk, and nothing gets decided.
Oh, so it's
Parliament?
the internet. Okay.
Of course. Kind of like you, Apollo.
Can we please stop with that backhanded insults, please?
burn.
That's... No.
Although, wouldn't there need to be more than one person?
I'm not that bad, am I?
Oh, I thought that was...
This is another thing that I really love about SC25's that SC25 really changes a lot. They're actually much nicer to Apollo instead of just these not necessarily way mean-spirited jabs for no reason.
To be fair, it's kind of in the contract of any Ace Attorney protagonist to kind of be the butt of a lot of jokes, so I don't mind it here. I only mind it when they go too far. I mean, here they're just being
to be
playful.
honest, though, Java, in this case, Apollo didn't really earn this, and it's coming from Trucy, which in the previous trial, well, yeah, really did almost nothing.
I don't like tests.
Nobody
Who
does. honey.
Well, yeah, that explains why you didn't do jack shit last time.
Anyway, we'll take a case as
I'm
a
not the
sample
lawyer.
and choose 6 jurists.
Well, at least help with something, please.
I'm
All
sure
right.
this couldn't be manipulated in any way, shape, or form.
I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally.
How?
He'll
Incidentally.
With my main character powers.
helping? But I'm the main character.
Sure
yeah.
you are.
Sure you are.
Well, for one, I'll be chair of a juris system simulated court committee.
That's right, Teo. We're going to go Little Brothers on the room on this shit.
Just-
We're going to create
Okay.
We're going to create a simulation of the juris system.
The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jurist candidates.
Plot twist: Phoenix has
Even the
schizophrenia.
judge
He has a double personality.
and the courtroom.
Wow, it's like you have... Wow, it's like you have a real job.
That hurts you, see?
No. Actually, I appreciate that one because Phoenix had it coming.
Exactly. I'm just voicing as him there. I was never that good at the piano, to be honest.
No,
No,
the thing
no,
that
you
Trucy
weren't.
said about having a real job, I honestly think that was a funny joke.
Oh, yeah.
A lawyer, always a
That was
lawyer, I
funny.
guess. Yeah, maybe. Well, unless you're a lawyer, then you become a prosecutor.
Anyway, the trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it.
Sure. What seat will I be in?
The trial simulation, that is.
Cue the mystery room theme.
Okay, I'll play it now. There.
Yeah,
A simulation, huh? Sounds
yes, as we
interesting.
know.
Of course, it'll still be a real trial, just simulation. Don't worry, you'll see what that means eventually.
So, what kind of case is the trial simulation about? Oh, yeah, hands up for murder.
Nah, come on now.
Aside
Well,
from the Turnabout, we never really had
well,
to deal with
hold on.
chaos.
since it is the first run of a new system, I wanted something simple.
Okay.
Good thinking. No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious.
Yes, something
It's a double murder.
It's something simple for the finale case, okay?
All right, let's see.
True.
Totally.
The case is a murder.
Yeah.
Oh my
Brilliant.
god.
Brilliant.
Because that's the only thing that
Meanings.
happens in
You,
this
you know,
universe.
couldn't you make like a bank robbery or something? Like, does it have to be a murder?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
murder's
go-
elaborate. We need elaborate.
Like, the series have dealt with the delicate themes in the past. Can we have a case of rape for once? I'm not literally asking, like, because I'm getting excited of this, but to see actual variety and having this kind of.
I don't think this series would dare touch
Okay,
that.
okay,
Well,
okay.
Depends on the writing, ultimately, obviously. Because
Okay.
obviously, since it's a delicate subject, it needs to be handled properly.
To its credit, the first half of the first...
Oh.
Anyway, so good luck, Apollo. To its credit, again, even though it technically did become murder eventually, the first half of Stone Turnabout was a grand larceny case, one that we did get to solve before the murder entered the picture, so it does show that the series can actually think outside the box on that. And I will say this, one of the extra DLC episodes of Ace Attorney 6 does something quite different. That's definitely not murder.
Yep.
Alright.
I think also part of the reason that they do murder or, high stakes stuff is because murder is something that has high stakes. Like, grand larceny, you're in jail, sometimes even just temporarily. It's just often
for
they
it,
want to
Apollo.
play up the stakes because, murder is what gets pretty big consequences.
It's just a test case anyway, no sweat.
It's still a
That's what
real
people-
case, still for real defendant, but it's just a test.
That's what people
Totally.
say on them the case maker apps.
Can you imagine thinking you're finally getting a trial, but they're just using you for a mock trial before you're
Hello,
actually...
and welcome to the WB emergency signal test.
Yeah,
this is
but there's
only
still
a
a
test.
verdict to be decided.
This is only a test. If it was an actual emergency, the signal will be followed by information.
But that was information.
Run the fuck away, that's the information.
And a potentially serious sentence, the most serious in a worst-case scenario. This isn't just any murder.
Oh.
It's the murder of somebody.
The murder of the Metal Gear franchise.
Ah, you mean the verdict's for real?
Oh,
How is this a
yes.
mock trial?
Yeah, I'm
It's
actually.
a test.
No, they're mocking a
This
trial.
system really is
That's not-
fucked.
That's not a test trial. That's a real trial.
Yeah.
All the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now.
You could have asked me about
You're a
this
dick.
first,
Well,
you drunkard.
Yeah,
Well,
I am kind of a dick. Guess Dick Layton's
Yeah.
wearing off on me. The trial begins
Well.
tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room in your schedule.
And I will.
Can I just say that I really do not care for sequels that, even though they take over a long place of time, make the main characters grumpy, depressed, completely different from how they used to be.
Again, Blues Brothers 2000.
Yeah.
Not just
Duez-
Brothers 2000, but yeah.
Yeah, Dwibs was very fearful that Layton's Misversion was going to do that as well, but it didn't, unfortunately.
I mean, Layton's not even really in that anyway, so they couldn't have done. Well, they could have in past tense, like
True,
a certain
true,
series
but-
does, but thankfully
but-
they didn't. Well,
Oh,
so
but
far
thankfully-
they haven't.
true,
A
but
new
thanks for
case?
the anime, we already know
Anyway.
what the plot resolution is, so.
I picked a new case. Not quite. We still haven't figured out the main mystery, but as for the first game, sure.
We don't even know what this case is about.
Yeah, let's get to that. Something that happened last night.
Investigation calls played.
Mr. Wright, the phone is ringing.
Oh, it's just Maya. Don't worry, I have
What
to...
the hell is she anyway?
Let's talk about it then.
Off
Alright,
doing
so what
training
case you-
somewhere.
So what case are you gonna use?
You really want to know, don't you?
Yes.
I'm part of it. Yeah.
Yes, just stop with the pregnant pauses in between lines and fucking get to the point.
Of course I do. I mean, I'm gonna be defending, aren't I?
Believe it or not, there is actually a reason for why Phoenix is being this mysterious and whatnot. There is a reason.
I still don't appreciate it.
Oh, no. By all means, I don't appreciate it either. If all goes well, then yes. Of course, this is just a test.
He's
You just said
suppressing
it
his
wasn't-
emotions.
We wanted everyone to start
Okay,
without
okay.
preconceptions. A blank
Look.
slate, as it were.
Phoenix, I think that hat is cutting off the circulation of the blood to your brain. I mean,
Probably. I mean, as soon as he takes it
There's
off,
a
he goes
difference
back to
between
being
having a
good old
blank
Phoenix.
slate and just being. There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless.
Oh, welcome to my life, kiddo. Welcome to my life.
Whose dumb idea was that anyway?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
We're talking about in-universe, Pedro.
Well, mine, committee chair, remember? As for out of universe,
No, that idea.
well,
That's-
actually, remember, Phoenix in Japan at this point was voiced by Shutakumi. So.
well, I mean, to be fair, even out of universe, Pedro, we actually have the executives to blame on this one. Remember,
Yeah,
this was
I
an
know.
executive mandate.
Okay, fine. Who was the president of Capcom at the time?
Oh, that's
Actually, I
tough
think the one who was the producer of the series at the time was KJ Inafune.
Oh, of course. Always him.
Good. That's better.
Dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun.
KJ. I'm sure Mr. Inafune meant well, to be hip with the times and all, but god dang. Again, like I said, there's a lot of good things with this case, but there's also a lot of bad because of the executive mandates.
Then how am I supposed to defend?
You have 2 feet,
Oh,
Apollo.
Get the mirror
You
shield. I
let
don't know.
me worry about the details there.
I know.
that's
Actually, I know. Use the mirror shield so you can deflect the sunlight into the prosecutor's eyes, so that he wouldn't be able to
Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it.
I am the main character, so fuck off.
Pedro,
I'm taking this over.
You don't
Pedro,
want it
he
to
wouldn't do
backfire,
that.
do you?
Of course I don't want it to backfire. Look, this is one of the first times that I've actually had a chance to a chance to plan out this. Actually, me flubbing my lines there actually does
Yeah,
actually match
if
up
he's in
with
charge of
Phoenix's
the whole
character that
trial.
later gets established. If I am in charge of this whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility, for good or
You
for
just said
bad.
you were, and now you're
And you
saying
can tell-
if?
And you
Oh,
can tell
snap,
through
this
his.
is serious.
He's super serial.
And you can tell,
Yeah,
yeah, he's super
super
serial. Yes.
Don't you mean super serious?
So, no. We know.
Al Gore reference, Joe.
Just do what you can. If you fail, then my reputation is all but lost.
Again.
And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I've actually...
I doubt that.
I doubt that.
Okay. Here's the thing. When Phoenix has time to plan, he actually can very much do it well. The problem is that more often than not, he gets caught in situations where he doesn't get a chance to think. Like, let's be quite honest. If any of you were a lawyer and you got a case about murder that literally starts the next day, how would you fare? Your client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there.
Oh,
Speaking of a
So-
client, Shiroi.
yes?
You'll be the client.
Okay.
But you just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved.
Oh, you can talk to your client.
Notice how
But they're
Jova,
involved!
notice how Jova is also embracing Phoenix's hogging this game out of the playthrough itself by taking over and saying that she's the one voicing him instead of Dwibs, who's actually the one.
Yeah,
doing
I'm
this
supposed to
commentary.
be saying that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's all part of the plan, folks. It's
That's
all
just-
part of
Is
the
it- is
plan.
it really?
Dwibs, both you and Jova are completely embracing your character. Don't you
I
see?
have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Hey, Apollo. I know you're all excited about that secret mission. I actually think he has a massive headache.
Don't worry, Tail. You're having the normal reaction people have to this game. You're
Okay,
fine.
let me put it this.
I'm just puzzling at this point what specific event may have caused a timeline diversion, and now I'm entering the darkest timeline.
It's funny Tio, it's funny you mentioned time traveling.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
ticket.
Remember, Tail. We're still going with my game. Sorry.
Oh, right. Right tricks.
Oh,
Remember,
right.
Tail. We're running with my head canon that this is actually this game takes place in an alternate universe that's separate from the rest of the series.
They're
That will
not
make a lot
card
of sense.
tricks.
Only problem is that Ace Attorney 6 kind of shoots that theory dead.
Yes, magician. Yeah, there you go.
So what? 3
The
whole
Grand
days
Illusion.
from now.
The basic point is,
Trucy got very offended.
Trucy doesn't like it when they just call her Grand Illusions card tricks. You know.
I mean, again, she
It's like
has...
Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go. Let's go today. We can say hi to Uncle Valent.
I mean, he's one of the better characters, so why not?
Yes, please.
And hey, he was actually pretty helpful last case.
Have fun.
You're no fun
mean-
character-wise.
He clearly was the best character because
What?
he knew how to not
Go by
enter into a
myself.
trial.
You know I'm not very outgoing.
Exactly.
Well, bullshit. You've been dragging us around. You dragged us to that Gavinus concert, and that's not outgoing, apparently.
You literally chased down
Right.
somebody you thought stole your magic panties
Well, he did steal her magic panties.
while yelling it out loud. Like, seriously, you're not outgoing. You
Why not go
liar.
with her? By the way, I'm trusting my lineage in
what
your
about
hands.
But what about the secret mission?
Do both. Multitasking.
It's called multitasking. Oh, and don't worry about that. Old Feeney's got it handled. I'll hear all about it tomorrow, regardless.
You? What about? If you mean I'll hear about?
You'll hear all about
You
it.
know, whenever he makes this particular face, it sounds like his left eye is a lazy eye or something. Like
I don't trust that smile. He's hiding something.
No doubt.
Yippee! Now you can take me to the Coliseum.
For being Apollo is
Yes.
misery.
Be careful. Paulo might get eaten by the lions.
Yay!
Oh, right, yeah.
I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there.
And mine.
Or maybe it's like in the CGI Asterix movie where they did where they satirized WWE
Granary,
using the
that
Roman
reminds
Colosseum.
me.
Oh, hang on.
What's this, Daddy?
It's a card.
Yeah,
Wait a
but
minute,
what is it?
oh,
It's a magical card.
Oh, what effects does it have?
Right
Freezing
now
time.
it has the effect of expelling oxygen.
Oh, let me guess.
Isn't that Silk Hat the Grammary Seal?
Oh, let me guess. It's a field spell that gives all magic monsters 800 plus attack.
possible.
Sure, let's go with that.
You know, this actually reminds me. Franziska never gave me that card.
That's because she's not coming back.
Consider it a
birthday
birthday present, Trucy.
There you go. Birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday,
yeah.
Jersey.
Oh yeah, it's not in the court record yet. But it is a
Let's just say it's quite a lovely present he's giving her.
good, there we go. Just
Thanks, it's great. But today isn't my birthday.
That's what we call getting them early.
Also, arrow coming from the ceiling. Don't come in from the ceiling, please.
Good point.
You know, Phoenix, you probably should, talk to your daughter more about.
You should probably remember when your own daughter's birthday is.
What day is it today, Apollo?
I'm
my
getting again. Like I said,
today.
you know, my theory gets more and more credible. The fact that fucking hat is cutting off the circulation to his brain. It's like it's
I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day.
what?
What?
It's bin day, he's saying.
I'm guessing the joke made more
Am I-
sense in the Japanese
And it's a
version.
recycle your plastics present.
I get the feeling me and the writer of this game live in completely different planets. I just
Yippee! It's so So it's plastic.
Am I even in the room right now? I just...
We've
No.
ascended.
I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way.
It's a special
I guess.
father-daughter
I'm with Apollo.
connection. You know, the tiny bits that
So,
Phoenix and
what
Trisha
is
do
it?
get to interact are actually cute, I'll give it that.
It reminds
Shows
me of...
more of
Oh,
it. Oh,
can
right.
we open it?
Can I open it, Daddy?
Can we?
Let me guess. It's a surprise tool that will be used later.
No.
And I'm
Oh,
cereal.
Jesus.
And I'm... This
Don't
is
make
cereal.
that face again.
This is Shiro.
Huh?
This is Serial Phoenix. Come on.
I don't like cereal Phoenix.
You'll need that envelope someday.
Oh, there you go. Then ominous Phoenix. Then.
Don't open this until the day I die.
Someday soon.
Wrong.
Oh, snap.
So-
So you're saying, Shiroi, that Phoenix is gonna die soon?
Actually, no. Shiroi is quoting the Leighton anime in that.
Exactly, though. That means he's gonna die soon.
Well, why didn't you just hold on to it until then?
It's the concept
Because-
of time.
Because he's lazy.
Yeah. There you go.
Because parents like torturing their kids.
It's kind of
Yes.
like it's kind of
Because that would be the logical thing to do.
It's not a torture, it's a test.
It's kind of like that moment in Beyond Two Souls where that hobo has 3 different words that are completely unrelated, and that somehow the passerby goes, "Oh, awesome!" What?
An envelope about the Grammarys, huh? Well, that's about as much as we're going to get out of Phoenix. But
So
first,
let's meet
present
our
him-
client.
Let's present the badge.
Ah, presenting, are we?
Yeah, I wanted to
You're
show
no
you.
stranger to that, Phoenix.
I wanted to show you what I've got that you don't.
I did my fair share of that back in the day.
Did you know
7 years ago.
the truth about 7 years
Showed
ago?
my attorney's badge a lot, too.
Yep.
Like I literally just did.
He may look cool and calm now, but you should have seen him before.
Especially
I
when he
think I
had a
did.
girlfriend. Oh boy, his college days.
Oh yeah, I heard she was a right bitch.
Phoenix has had a crazy life.
He has. And yet he's the only one who probably has the least parental issues out of anyone. You know me too well, Trucy.
Well, do
I'm glad
we
I
actually
provided
know about
this
his
little
family
family
history
bond.
or whatever?
Okay, going off of Ghost Streak, we may know who his mother is, but that's it.
Huh.
Let's get a shift on now to the detention center.
Yay!
October 7th, detention center visit.
Visitor's room.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
That's 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes!
Actually, it's been about 20 seconds.
20 years.
Maybe I should complain?
No, don't you complain.
Okay, guys. We need to bring up the question. When should we start to worry?
Let's
I
give it
think
about
now
an
might
hour
be ample
more.
time to consider starting to worry.
I have the god.
I'm sure that
Actually,
father's better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us.
I heard that.
I don't know, Shira. I think we should probably wait a couple more minutes before we consider starting to worry.
You know, the minute we get angry, the client
At least
will-
consider considering starting to worry.
No, I am considering it, Shiroi, but I still think we need to wait a bit more.
It always works that way.
So you can make the best first impression.
Yeah, I guess.
Like shouting, "Oh, waiter!" and they're standing right behind you.
Boo.
Oh, it's like in Muzzy and Gondoland from the BBC, where the guy, "Can I have an ice cream, please?" And then the waiter just throws an ice cream to his face.
Oh, God.
Oh, guard!
What?
He speaks.
Isn't it me usually who's the guards in these things?
Actually, we
I
tend
am
to.
Actually,
We tend to.
It's Joe now, we're in a new It's a
is
different
our
god.
client going to be much longer?
Joe was the god now because we're in a different.
I mean,
Also,
he is a
props,
different guard, as you can tell by his skin anyway.
Yeah, props also for actually interacting with the fucking background person.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god, he's
Haven't
actually
you
alive.
already started the meeting yet?
Oh my god,
What?
he's actually a living person and not a doll.
Guess being HD will do that for you. As opposed to just being a bit of pixelated mess.
Oh,
Oh.
hi.
Hello.
Eek.
It's a client
Turns
who likes
out-
to surprise.
Where did you come from? Duh. Well, anyway, please have a seat.
Have fun with her, Shiroi.
I have no idea.
She's just shy.
Very
Bravo.
shy.
Duh.
Well, speak, bitch.
Calm down.
Excuse me, that's not how we address our clients.
No. See, you see, Joe, much like Dwibs decided to do the Dick Clinton thing, I decided to, if I was the one doing these games, I would do the Dick
I'm
Polly
nervous,
thing.
Apollo.
Yeah, sure, let's go with Dick Polly. Yeah.
Dick Polly, that sounds like
It's
the name
the
for a
silence.
detective series.
It's the silence. It builds suspense.
Well, fuck suspense, just talk.
Why don't you do something, Trucy? You're a magician, aren't you?
Yeah, could you have a magic trick to unzip people's lips?
That will be sticky fingers, actually.
That's right. Okay.
You forgot you were a magician?
No, she
I
didn't.
thought I was a
forget.
singer.
You're all free, I guess. Oh.
Trucy is many things.
But competent ain't one of them.
Oh yeah, we remember this existed.
Go on.
I'm not voicing. Wasn't it Dwibs?
I'm the amazing Mr. Hot.
No, do that later. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. Because remember, Trucy's doing a ventriloquism.
But I think she's better than that. I don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
we skid her
Okay.
off.
Oh, snap!
Hey,
She
What
fainted.
the fuck?
She passed out.
Wow,
There you
you
go,
really
that-
must have wowed her.
Fuck you, Trucy. What? No.
We
Miss
asked you to get
Magic
her to
Underwear
talk. We
might have
didn't
been...
ask you to kill her.
Miss Magic Underwear might have been a better bet.
Yeah, I probably should have just opened up with the magic panties.
Yeah.
That's magic panties, Apollo.
There you go.
Excuse
Whatever.
me, sir. Why were you discussing that lady's lingerie?
Go to the Wonder Bar. Anyway, let's we'll try and talk to her. Hi.
You come here often.
I hope not.
Maya does.
Well, I'm your defense.
Talk, bitch.
I really think it has to be fate, you know?
Again, Pedro, you gotta charm them. Calling them profanities.
That is not
that's-
how you treat a lady.
Exactly. Let alone a client.
Yeah.
Remember, sure, I've been told that girls like the bad boys, so.
Not that bad. And by fate, I mean destiny. Did you know I'm good at astrology?
Okay, that actually is continuing
no.
into Dual Destiny, so yeah, he's good with that.
Tell me, what's your sign?
How does that help us, you idiot?
He's trying to get
He's
trying
trying
to-
to make small. He's making small talk to.
Yeah.
It's not working though.
You're a master psychologist, Apollo.
I can tell you mine if you'd like, Apollo.
You might
We
want to
already
know
know
that.
your. Well, actually, no, never mind. We don't.
No, because
sure.
we don't know when her actual birthday is.
No,
Sure, go ahead.
no, never mind. I just got carried away there.
Then.
And thus we never know what Trucy's astrology sign is. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems.
Yeah, that's actually a thing, running theme with throughout this game. I'll go more into why that's a running theme when we learn more about our client.
What about your name?
Your name. That sounds like the Makoto Shinkai film.
So, what's your name? It's a movie, Apollo.
What's your name? God, I love the anime for that.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to introduce myself first.
Aw, Apollo. That's Polly.
I'm Apollo. Apollo Justice.
Cool
I'm the new main
name.
character, you see. And I'm so nervous right now.
She looks
No,
like she's
you're not.
She looks like she's possessed.
Da-da-da. Yeah.
And I'm Trucy Wright. Are you sure I'm voicing this girl?
Yes. Eventually.
Eventually.
I know. This is getting nowhere fast.
Well, Jova, sorry, we're trying the whole diplomacy thing. Time to.
No,
resort
not
to other items.
yet.
One more time. Hey, I know. Maybe you can tell us what happened.
Besides, we
I'm
don't want to
get-
do anything
I'm
that
get-
would get us arrested.
I'm your defense attorney, after all.
Mi no habla español.
Plot twist, she's Portuguese, so she can't understand us.
Je suis anglais.
That's not how you say it, Dwibs.
Anything out of the ordinary happened lately? Je m'appelle Apollo Justice.
Well, let me try.
Oh
Let me try.
my God.
Well, Jova, all right.
Hold on,
Hold on, Teo. I'm gonna run with Jova's idea. Okay, Cabra, follow.
I don't know
Sorry,
Portuguese.
looks like she
I'm
doesn't,
guessing that's.
I don't know Portuguese, but I recognize an insult
Later,
still.
Yeah,
Teo,
I was about to
Teo.
say.
Teo, you try.
Italian, I guess.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a better phrase to say.
Well, that was fruitless.
I want to eat your pancreas?
No, I think I understand despair a little
We
bit.
don't
I think
say
I
it.
understand despair a little better now.
I don't know. I mean, hey, if a romantic drama can use that name. Wow!
Oh, hello.
Ah, what are you doing here?
That's what the great sides of people's despair.
God dang it!
Find your own bloody despair. Now get out and stop trying to cross over with Ace Attorney. It ain't happening.
I won't be surprised if it does, but
Creators
yeah.
are friends. It could happen.
Just wait for when we actually cover your game.
Yeah, they'll piss off.
Okay then.
Yeah, Monokuma likes to do that kind of crud.
Especially when despair is mentioned.
Oh god.
You did good, Apollo.
Okay, I think I have a good one.
Yeah.
Dai, ci facciamo due spaghi cacio e pepe quando ci usciamo da qui?
Oh my god, we got a reaction!
He got something.
Great job to
There you
you!
go.
Well done, Teo.
Good job to you.
What did you
Food
tell her?
resolves everything, as you
Oh, you offered food! Brilliant.
Doing her nails.
What?
Although
Are
not
nails
a,
more important than defense? Is that it?
although not a Milanese one, a Roman one, but whatever.
Huh. Okay, when in doubt, bring up food.
Let's go, Trucy. And pray to God that bear doesn't show up again.
All right, looks like the food failed.
You're
Can I
right.
try
Go,
something
Trucy.
else?
Go on, Siri.
Excuse me.
Holy shit! She talks.
Wow, Tio, you not only got a reaction, you got her to speak.
Could you read this?
I can't read, so I need you to read this for me.
Vera Misham.
Vera Mission.
I'm reminding me of that season 1 Family Guy joke. Oh my god! You can talk! Never mind.
Sure. I felt like a teenager on a first date.
Oh, Apollo.
She's just shy.
This is a very awkward first date.
And
There
there,
we are. Especially
Yeah.
because, well, in that case, what truth is
And
wrong?
this is the love letter we passed from desk to desk.
you know, I gotta say, this would be quite a thing to tell the kids. Well, you see, kids, I met your mother when she was kind of accused of murder, see? I was her defense attorney.
Stop looking so wistful and read it, Apollo.
Then again, I guess Phoenix could relate, seeing as how the love of his life was kind of involved in a scheme.
It's a business card of a name and an address. The name is Vera Mission?
I feel like there should be a pun there.
I can't see one.
Maybe
The
not.
address is for Drew's studio.
Huh.
That
name sounds familiar.
It does.
Vera's card, added to the court record. And you're giving me this card because...
It's a clue.
Clue.
I got a big clue right now.
This is turning into Blue's Clues now, isn't it?
Where's the hand?
No, that wasn't the reference he was making.
Well, I guess she does have a handy dandy notebook on her.
Well, looks like we're finished here. Well, unfortunately, I don't think Kevin's going to get us out of this one.
My clue is pointing in this direction.
I wonder if Drew's studio is the scene of the crime.
Yeah, basically,
Ooh.
Trevor, we have our own host for Blue's Clues, and he's named Kevin.
Ah.
Let's go find out. In the next part.
So do your hosts change also whenever they need to go to college?
No, actually, our host stayed throughout the whole of the UK tenure.
Huh. Interesting.
He's from Liverpool, so
All right. Anyway, see you in the next part.
See ya.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, see ya.
See ya.